Previously on Danganronpa.
The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. After the song asks, is the Caged Child... ... then say the name of the spirit. Oh, okay, you don't actually say the ... part. It's called an ellipsis. Whatever, Mucky Roll. Don't call me Mucky Roll. Anyway. Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... Damn, girl. Girl got games. But it's too late. Damn and blast!
Got a minute?
Shuichi, explain. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening? You were... Our detective, you were here. It happened under your care. What do you have to say for yourself? Hello, I'm Unca Crunk. Welcome back to Danganronpa, where Maki said, it's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Going to bring candles from other room to make this little room bright, okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary. Yeah, that's not necessary at all.
Huh?
Oh, why?
Listen up!
Show him, Kibo! Show him your new power! New power?
His eyes lit up!
He's the flashlight.
I, Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Not only did I install a flashlight in his head, I also installed a flashlight somewhere else. Can you guess where? Ew.
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Before Kibo's flashlight function drains his batteries. All right, let's start by looking at the body. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath, crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is the stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Oh, wait. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
Huh?
Now, what do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. Yeah, speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? Don't see a murder weapon around. You're right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Like this? Tenko had her forehead on this rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Oh, right, the floorboard, there's, yeah. This floorboard's loose. And it's the one right under Tenko.
why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly...
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But...
Floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. Okay. Dog. It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. And this wooden statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly,
Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
What?
What do you know about girls? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother? Kaede and I held hands once.
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. Anyway,
Is this...
this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. Okay, well, if there's a concealed blade, spring-loaded type thingy in there, I can't see it. Oh, wait. I can't click on the cage anymore. I guess I have to be zoomed in on Tenko's body to do that. This is the cage used in the seance.
Is this...
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Yeah, big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Hey,
Hey, look at this.
is this...
Blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yeah, I imagine so. This spatter must have been made when she was killed,
What do you mean?
which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then...
She was stabbed right when the cage was lifted. That would explain this blood stain, right?
Huh?
Yeah, but there was already blood on the floor before Himiko lifted the cage. It was like we could see it as soon as the covering was taken off. Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. No, I just explained that, Shuichi. That's not a possibility. And okay, I can't click on that back there. So we are done that. Now the white cloth. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. Kyo was the one who removed it.
Is this...
This cloth is pretty thick. Similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back, look, there's a blood stain on it, right around the middle of the sheet.
But
No hole in the fabric. Well, damn. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth. Then how?
Okay.
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. But what? Ruined magic circle. It's the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
oh dear.
It's being completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well...
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
What?
Are you feeling all right? You sound ridiculous. Lack of iodine, perhaps?
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my body.
Right already.
Shut up. Don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
But
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
You'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Caged Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Okay, Ebo,
Leave it to me.
leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all. Okay. Candles. Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles, it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? All right, there's the hole in the corner. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. Doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
is this?
Oh, looks like there's space under here too. Oh, hold on. Can you see something below? It looks like something dropped down there. A murder weapon, maybe? What? Something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
okay.
Right, let's do it. All right. So, let's see. Oh, wrong button. Okay, I guess we talk to everyone now. Himiko, how you holding up? No.
Hey!
Himiko! Hey, Himiko! Be strong, Himiko!
Wait,
Don't, if you shake Himiko that much, she's going to break.
What?
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Oh, okay. Oh, poor Himiko.
Why?
First Tenchi, then Tenko.
How can this be?
Gonta's so ashamed. Why could Gonta no could protect friends?
That cannot be.
Why? Why did this?
I knew it.
Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
Of course, I am shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? Excuse me. We performed all of the steps flawlessly. He seems more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
Oh, if we perform the caged child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the
I
seance?
see, yes.
True, it may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed. Oh my
That's
god.
so.
Whatever, just hurry up. It's trying to distract us away from the fact that he's the murderer. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
Finally, we all sang the caged child song. The seance should have been complete, but someone was off time in the second verse. Sorry.
Ah!
Now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Thunk. It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all 4 of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it, no, there was blood on the floor before she lifted it. And it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
No.
But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There's another problem,
How?
and that is, why ever did the seance fail? Simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Because Tenko is dead! Oh my god. I mean, well, first of all, seances aren't real. That's the real reason why it failed. But from your point of view, Tenko is dead! Dead person cannot summon the dead! Maybe someone moved from their corner? Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since this seance was clearly a sham, Maki never was one to pull her punches. Yeah.
Hey!
Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor?
By the way,
It seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. The Kibo's light from up there, that should be fine.
okay.
Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Okay, got it. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then, we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. Oh. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all 4s.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
Well,
It'll look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, blood. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. Oh. Wait a minute. A cut crosspiece? Look, part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
that's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing. It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width too. From what I can see of it,
That's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. Huh. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. Question is, why? To create a seesaw. The thunk we heard was Tenko hitting her head against the cage. Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion's missing.
Then,
So what purpose did this serve? I just said. Floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all of this, then why? I just said! Dried blood? Is it dry? There's a blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. That's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
hey,
Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too.
Ah!
Hey, you're right, there's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard. What?
what do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood spatter here when she got killed?
That's true.
I wonder. Can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
These bloodstains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. I have no idea about that one. So, I think I found the murder weapon! There's a sickle here and there's blood all over it.
Okay.
Blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
Is this?
This came from my research lab.
Huh?
Dead?
Well,
Sickle can be used to assassinate a target. After all, as a farming implement, it's not that uncommon to see one in rural situations. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too.
Well,
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
That's right.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
but
But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture. I don't think it's impossible. And her posture is the question. I got it! Okay. Obviously this is the murder weapon, and the seesaw was used to shove her head into that. And Kyo, Korikyo, is the one who placed the sheet onto the cage and removed the sheet from the cage. He could have hidden the blade in the sheet and dropped it through the hole in the corner of the floor, which I assume is where that is. Yep, Kyo did it. Kyo did it. And he's going to try to frame Tenko for Angi's murder so that she takes the rap, but she's dead, so she can't defend herself. I think.
Hey,
Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Nope, right under her eyes. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Yeah, no. I still don't understand the dried blood over here. Oh, there's a hole over here too. Some of the wood is corroded and is broken off so you can see into the next room.
hey,
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part is rotted away. It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. Well, just because it's natural rot doesn't mean somebody didn't come along and speed things along. Are there fragments of wood on the floor? But I can get into the next room through here.
that's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did all right because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in here.
Nope.
And they could have used a light like we're doing right now. But if they did that during the seance, we would have noticed.
Well,
No. All right. I think we've finished investigating here.
is that all right?
Maki, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation.
By the way,
We've only been investigating this room. Sure that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the Blacken we need to vote for is...
You're right.
Yeah, the culprit for the first murder. Culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's? Yeah, I'm still not sure how that got pulled off exactly. I have an idea. But yeah, we should look.
But
This is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two who died, I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. All right? I guess I've spoken to everyone here. When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. What the hell? A He has immunity. He's the thorn in... You son of a bitch! Ah. The hell's wrong with you? Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror?
Huh?
But what are you doing?
Oh?
Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from blood loss. Yeah, the real blood. Pouring out my head. It's the light-headedness.
Why?
Okay, so I'll say it slower. What are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search an empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
Huh?
You stepped through a floorboard?
That's so mean.
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard. Oh! So, Kyo set up all 3 rooms. So no matter which room, whoever it was that chose it, it'd be set up. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything. Oh, sorry. My bad. Hey, but first, anybody got any orange juice? Maybe some cookies? Really did lose a lot of blood. Yeah, I guess there was no cross piece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of, stepped through. A bad luck. The cross piece was gone? Does that mean? Yes, it does. What? Bullshit, I'm not done!
Confidence. Dreams. That's what the Killing Game is all about.
I'm not done.
Killing Game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes.
At the very least, I have to follow up on Kokichi's encounter.
Baseball, soccer, mobile games. They're all nothing compared to the Killing Game.
Because the Killing Game doesn't have gotcha mechanics or loot boxes.
The Killing Game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
Well, I guess we're doing this. I guess time's up. Oh, man, it's because of you guys I didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to research this seance again, so I brought this document with me. Unfortunately,
Man.
I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Never mind. What did I say? Oh yeah, Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle with the exact same way as in this picture. Oh boy, I need to sit down. But yeah, not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Not suspicious about this whole thing. But I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. At the class trial, so see you there. One foot in front of the other. Kokichi left, his blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Whoa. So, who put that wall there? Let's go 2. We should follow him to make sure he doesn't pass out.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. He can pass out if he wants to, I don't care. Yeah, but if he's not all there, if we're not all there, there might be trouble. Fine. Is Maki nervous? Oh, she is exasperated because of Kokichi. Yeah.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? No, thank you. I was kidding about the Kokichi thing. Let's just check. Nope. It's not gonna let me. I have to go straight to the Shrine of Judgment. Shrine of Judgment. Hello, everyone. Those that remain.
Oh dear.
It would appear we have all gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us.
Oh.
Less friends means they're that much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Yeah, Gonta do his best to help. How your head? Oh, it's fine now. I was kidding. I'd want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level.
What?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now, but wow, Mikey Roll sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. Yeah, it is. You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far.
That being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time, so I don't have to use mine.
hoo-yah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world, not just you dumbasses.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
Rest in peace.
Atua, please lend us your power.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
well, you know.
She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place, because, Atua isn't real. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially, Atua. Isn't it the guy who made you your God?
I also.
So what? Robots can believe in God, and the person who made me was just my maker, not my God. You're more like my father. What's your father, your God? Oh, no, my father, you asshole. Actually, wait, really? I don't care. Before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. Hey, Kibo, it's not normal to hear voices. But you might call it an inner voice that tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you going to say that for? Atua and ghosts don't matter right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, the trial this time is going to be rough. We got called in Monokuma's trap.
Huh?
His trap?
That's right.
Yeah, he probably made the fourth floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
All right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. Right.
Hey, so
Shuichi, say something. Back me up, man. You're supposed to be my sidekick. Say something.
Huh?
What should I say? I don't know, something smart and supportive. I mean, I always got your back, don't I?
Okay.
Atua and ghosts don't matter right now. The culprit is among us. So in the end, the culprit really was... No, it's nothing. We can talk about it once the trial starts. But what? How you doing? Oh, poor Himiko. Gonta do his best to help. What was this about hearing voices?
Please wait.
It's true, though I do not know if it can be attributed to a god per se. I can hear an inner voice guiding me when I don't know what to do. I can't explain why, but I believe that voice will lead me to hope as long as I listen to it.
On your knees.
Shut up! Why the fuck's a robot talking about God anyway? It's unseemly.
You're so dumb.
That inner voice is probably just a radio or something, like in taxis and stuff.
That is not funny.
It was unwise of me to confide in you all. Well, yeah.
Listen up.
Try using your brain so I don't have to. My good brain cells are a gift to the entire world. Yeah, you already said that. I respected Angie and Tango so much since the moment we met.
shut up!
Shut up! Nothing's going to be solved by crying about it.
All right already.
Besides, that was a lie, wasn't it?
It's a lie.
Yeah, you guys have me figured out already, so there's no point in keeping up the act. Kokichi never changes, no matter what situation he's in. And that's why I can't be mad at him. He's so entertaining.
Damn.
This trial's gonna be rough, since I couldn't do any investigating. Why did the seance fail? I never did figure out why. Here you go. 1. Seances aren't real. 2, your spiritual medium was dead before the end of the song. I see he's still more interested in that than the case. All right, time to go. Rumble, rumble, rumble. That is a very disturbingly buff Monokuma. As usual, we walk toward the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard, we descended. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. So we fell, faster and faster, downward into the black. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Where is it? The light of an oncoming train?
Uh-oh.
Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. Don't say they look depressed. You'll make Mono damn sad. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth.
Now then,
Let's hurry up and get this party started!
scream!
At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. The third class trial was about to begin. Enji Yonaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. Sure about that? Then Tenko Chabashira, the Ultimate Aikido Master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated the terrible killing game even more. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? Two different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial, which we will begin in the next episode. To the outro! Okay, so I don't exactly have an ironclad case against Korikyo. I don't have a motive, for example, but I really can't think of anyone else who could have killed Tenko. Perhaps he intended to frame her for Enji's murder because, she had a stronger motive than anyone else to kill her, and then killed her so that she couldn't defend herself. Problem with that is, Kyo had the same motive for killing Enji that Maki, Kaito, Miyu, Kokichi, and I had. The Student Council. Doesn't quite seem like enough motive to kill two people over, though, especially since surviving the trial means everyone else dies as well. So, even though I don't exactly know the hows and whys, I am thoroughly confident that I know who the killer is going into this trial for the first time in this game. Speaking of next time we start the trial. In the meantime, up here is a playlist of my Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations playthrough, and down here is a video that YouTube recommends. Also, if you'd like to help out the channel and get videos a week early, we have channel memberships for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!